dead for a long time.
With the Bloodstone, only still 40 seconds, but there it is. Gonna go and fight. There's a duel coming through onto, who's that? To Sam H. Yes, not quite that just yet. Pretty tanky in his own right. Raven with another batch of his own, trying to TP out, and Sam H. Kuroko gets hexed up. He's gonna do the extra damage himself. And a 7 though. One left behind. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the stick. Godlike spree for Kuroko.
13, 1, and 10 on this Legion. That's a ridiculous score so far, but that's, you know, TNC fighting outside of their base, forcing Happy Feet to move away from that bot lane push. They do catch the Storm, but that's still a good fight from TNC, you know, kind of delay tactics, try and keep this game going, keep it ticking over, because they are behind and they are struggling. So a nice swift movement from there. While Happy Feet, they need to be more decisive, it feels like. They're a little bit timid and worried about this next Roshan. Oh, that's a huge kill!
Yes, indeed. Wow. That's a big killing spree going the way of Raven this time. Ow.
Is this the turn? Is this the fabled turnaround of the Storm Spirit?
Might find Jules. He does not have another thing with the Vortex until just now. Raven, though, enough time for... Oh! Trying to defensively hook to somebody, but no one was available.
No buybacks. Legion is, yeah, 500 gold away. Clockwork is 700 gold away. There are no buybacks here for the Dire team. But this is the Storm Spirit that I've been, you know, trying to not talk about too much, but mentioned a couple of times that there are very few ways to deal with them. The RP is one, Lucky Bashes are another. Now with the Lincolns, the duel is kind of, you know, thrown out the window because Legion Commander skipped over the Halberd and went for, you know, AC and BKB and Shadowblade and all of this stuff instead. In fact, do they have anything to pop the Lincolns? I don't believe they do.
It doesn't look like it, yeah. They
have Leech Seed? That's it.
Yeah, they also don't have a Force Off and Clockwork even, which is something that's worth remembering.
Yeah.
Because that's so odd to say. He's not even going for one now, he's going for the Lotus Orb.
But yeah, that's like a good swing, that's a good couple of picks there for TNC, but it's not over yet, you know. There's still Blink RP, there's still Empowered Troll.
I know how they can break Lincolns. They Lotus Orb the target that Cuckoo's going for. So he pops his own Lincolns with the Electric Vortex.
With the Electric, okay, sure. That's exactly how you do it. But yeah, Happy Feet feels like they have to try and commit for something. Roshan's up in 30, they're going to have to keep scouting that with the rockets. Top lane is actually pushing pretty nicely for the Radiant in towards Dire side. Double catapults are here. TNC are moving out of their base. Are they going to go scout Rosh? Oh, maybe they think that Happy Feet are in there. This is tight. 10 seconds until Roshan's up. TNC could potentially scout this and take it before Happy Feet get up to high ground at bottom lane.
So 3-7, get back in. Not doing it. The rocket comes through, so Happy Feet will know about it. They're already making the beeline there. Blink forward from Yash. There's the cheese available plus the BKB. Doesn't use the BKB straight off the bat though. Now the hookshot to follow. 47 gets few spells up here, but he will end up on Hexon Troll Warlord. They burst him down before he can get anything off. Way too timid here with the BKB usage, but there's the RP to follow. Where's Kuroko? He's in the middle of that. Is empowered, but it's a bit underwhelming here. Just straight up right click down Tim's. Holding on to the use the duel. Didn't quite get a win off of that. And now, bit of a turn on play here. They're losing heroes left, right, and center one by one. Jules gonna be the last one. Kuroko on the hunt, under Sentry Ward, so they do kind of keep track of them. For a while, anyway.
Hashtag Storm Spirit.
Yeah.
Hashtag no counters. Hashtag get wrecked. And people said I was being biased towards TNC. No, guys. I saw this coming.
The 3k gold swinger so towards TNC. They're also gonna get Aegis Cheese and Refresher Shard.
Who's that for, though?
That's a good question. Maybe like, just Ursa, yeah. Just
double enrage, yeah. Feels like it.
He has a cheese before that. So. But yeah, I mean, one of the things, yeah, she's not popping his BKB. He's just baiting out some spells, but then he gets hexed, then he gets stunned, and then he gets burst down by a thing of death. So he's still holding on to that cheese from the earlier Roche.
There was also the fact
a chance to pop it.
There was also the fact that press the attack wasn't used by Legion because she popped BKB and jumped in, so they don't have that extra kind of attack speed with the Empower, the RP. It was just a super awkward fight. Like Happy Feet, they need to commit for something as 5. You know, commit bot tier 3, commit Roshan, or they commit to this fight. But they didn't. They blink in with Troll first, he goes in, he gets kind of kited and zoned, the Ursa blinks out, they get the hook shot in onto the Shadow Demon, but this allows the Storm and the Ursa to choose a target. That allows them to reset and be like, okay, right, Troll is here, Legion's coming in, Magnus Blink RP is coming soon, so they managed to get themselves positioned where they weren't going to get completely slammed by a Blink RP. And this is down to Happy Feet, you know, trying to commit as 5 for a fight, but one player or 2 players being just a little bit too far forward, thinking that the rest of them could catch up. You know, so many of these victories we've seen from Happy Feet have been off the back of Jesse Vash. His Treant being in the front lines, scouting out enemies, starting fights, and this time he wasn't there. He wasn't ready in position. It was a snap decision and it didn't work out. You know, Troll blinking forward, it looked good to begin with. The hookshot looks good to begin with. But if you don't have that overgrowth, that kind of, you know, disruption in team fights from Jesse Vash, then it's not going to be as exceptional as we've seen previously throughout the game.
Yep. Happy Feet kind of countering themselves out in that regard, giving TNC so many openings, and they've converted every single one of them. That high ground defense, that fight into Roche. And Stormsword with the Aegis, that's arguably still the best Aegis carrier in the game. He's gonna have that for another couple of minutes. Looking for more with that here. They can smoke up on the Shadow Demon. Also a gem to work with in case they run into Jesse Vash. And yeah, you mentioned it before, Cuckoo, he can feel absolutely safe with the Lincoln Sphere because Happy Feet, they're still not itemizing against it, are they? Doesn't look like it.
Like, where's your 4-staff clockwork?
There's a 4-staff Magnus. He's building one now. But
oh, dearie me. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned the Crimson Guards. Like, the Underlord one has just been meh, you know, it's been underwhelming. The Clockwork one, sure, it makes everyone tankier, and we saw its effectiveness top lane, right? When the Storm dived the Clockwork, he was very, very tanky and difficult to kill. But you'd much rather have, you know, a Blade Mail or a 4-staff or a Rod of 8, like literally any one of the other utility items, I feel. Especially in this game.
Money changes hands.
Yep. Observer wards still not scattered out here. So again, it was placed under a smoke. Jesse Vash, alright, they find him that bottom. Cool little treant, he will die. Space graded, I guess, so TNC at the very least not pushing high ground just yet. Things still gonna get hard. What's getting close at least on the Magnus, so they can kind of make these plays, but it's, I feel like it's a lot to just put on Rappy. I mean, he's been delivering for the most part this game, but still. I mean, like, he has to find a good Blink RP, he also has to come in to break the Lincolns to enable the duel on the Storm, because if they get that, then all of a sudden the fight gets much, much easier. If they get that, and it's also the Yarch survives, I guess.
Look at Cuckoo. He just doesn't care. So, one thing we haven't talked about, because we haven't really needed to until now, I guess. High ground defense for Happy Feet is still, you know, reasonably good, right? They've got wave clear through Legion, they've got Blink RP from Rappy when the kind of concave comes in, when the collapse happens from TNC and onto the tower. So positioning is still vital for TNC when they're high ground pushing. There's also, you know, Clockwork, who can wrap around in from the back, hunt for that Lion, try and catch Tims as quickly as possible. But Cuckoo just keeps zipping in like this.
Yeah, he doesn't give a damn as long as he has the Aegis. Even if you trigger the Lincolns, go for the duel. That's exactly what he wants right now for another 10 seconds or so. That's what Aegis will be reclaimed. Jesse Vash keeping an exact eye on that too. Yeah. Happy Feet, they've kind of withstood that Aegis timing at the very least. They still have to fight into a cheese and a refresher shot. Come into their cheese. Did I eat it? So. Oh, Jesse Vash, no!
Which one, the Ursa one or the Troll one? Because Ursa
one.
still has his. Yeah, I assume the Troll ate his at some point. I didn't see or hear it, but I wasn't looking out for it. Okay, Happy Feet, this pick could be huge, but the Storm's already away. They expected Cuckoo to be a little bit greedier, and if they had found that pick, it would have been amazing. Like, that's such a good read, coming all the way from mid lane, swinging up towards top, because they know that this creep wave's going to meet for Storm. But Tim's is shoving bot lane.
Yep.
This map pressure is just unrelenting.
Yeah. There are at least some 2 lanes are alright. You can kind of counter push a little bit with the clockwork. And Tim's, as good as the line is, without the Aghanim Scepter, you're not really the best lane pusher. Not the most safe one either. That is Jesse Vash. I still want to see Meteor Hammer or something like that on him. Just for the memes.
Meteor Hammer.
In the trees, just meteor down 2,000 towers. At the same time, I feel like you also need something to trigger Lincoln's. Be it a 4-star, be it an ATOS. Because if he does that, that would be ideal, wouldn't it? Like, in his initiation, long play if he's like being crazy like that.
Yeah, that's who they have to catch. That's who they have to kill. Nice little arcane rune though for Cuckoo, and Roshan, a minute until we find out when he returns. You can see both teams kind of edging around this general area, mid lane being pushed by TNC, top by Happy Feet, just trying to kind of, you know, edge the advantage one way or another. But it seems Happy Feet are the ones that are a little bit afraid, come back to defend their tier 3 mid. They've got 2 heroes waiting top still for that, you know, 1 hero that comes back to try and farm this wave, but TNC not having any of it. Snipe the courier, push out bot lane, and now they've got 2 lanes pushing in towards this dire base. They're trying to cut in behind, mirroring basically what Happy Feet are doing. And 1437 is going to show to the creep wave here. That's not the hero they want though. They can't go in and commit for this, because if they go on the Shadow Demon, they're going to get backstabbed by the rest of TNC.
Bit of an issue. So Kuroko, look at him though. He does have the anti-tank award. He does have the sentry in front. So it's just waiting for someone to come in like this. But without, as I said, without... Oh, Tins! TP there, stun there, it was so close.
So very close.
Something was amiss there.
20 seconds for Roshan. This next fight is going to be game-defining.
Oh, Jesse Vash actually catch him, follow up with the stun. A lot of damage, Ring of Death. Still alive here with the heals, with the stick, with the help from Kuroko. Samh continuing to go for the kill, the overgrowth, just to make things a little bit further, and actually almost gives him enough space.
He used his refresher shard for that though, killing the Trian.
Oh, yeah.
But this secures them Roshan. They're scouting out. Cuckoo knows it's there. They're gonna have again another refresher shard with Aegis and Cheese, and this is massive. Like if Happy Feet need to smoke and go and play into this, but it's too late now.
Yeah. Raven already inside the pit.
Oh boy.
Happy Feet's gonna have to wait another couple of minutes, try and hold on to high ground. They're just waiting for this one team fight to end all team fights. Then in this position where they need a big RP, they need to bring down Cuckoo somehow. But again, with the Aegis, even without that, he has a decent amount of Bloodstone charges now, so I guess back to 14 standard. But like,
I can't wait to see the AoE Hex or the 1000 Earth Spike range on Lion, by the way. He's gonna get level 25.
AoE Hex? What? Holy hell.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
I mean, already with a cast range, this Earth Spike is, you know, reasonably long. But plus 1000 range is ridiculous.
Yeah. Right now, it's like 1000 range would be from him to like the shrine at this point, right?
Let's see, where is he? Where is Mr. Lion? So, normal spike range from him with a 75 cast range talent is like to the shrine, and then 1000 range extra is like 1.5 times that, or like 1.3 times that, or something. It's like super long. Basically, he can like Earth Spike to the ramp from where he is.
Oh shit. Yeah. Yes, the longest. That's what you're saying, right?
He has the longest. I mean, he pretty much could just earth spike the ramp if he gets that talent.
We'll see. We'll see. Still a couple of levels off.
So Storm with Aegis and Hex.
For them not to go high ground soon.
Blink RP basically. Like you can't. So as TNC, you can't just group up and go one lane, which is why they're cutting wave bot. So they have 3 lanes pushing in. Top, mid, and bot. They need to have this split effort going on, where maybe they have 3 heroes bottom lane, the Ursa Underlord and the Lion. Then they have like Shadow Demon Storm try and split top or something like that. It's a hard decision to make, because if you go as 5 and you get 3-man RP'd and there's a great initiation from Happy Feet, if you blow Aegis and Cheese too early and you don't get the tier 3, then the game resets basically, and Happy Feet are suddenly in a position where they can balance things out and swing back. But what 5k lead now for TNC from a 15k lead from Happy Feet? This game has turned on its head within the last 15 minutes or so.
Yeah. Experience similar story, but not with quite the same magnitude. A lot of the heroes have the level 25s now. We can. What does the Storm have? Overload pierces spell immunity. That's pretty useful. Okay, going in. Sees Yard, but it does have the Lotus Orb. Doesn't want to go on that. What else do we have? Legion Commander, probably with that extra dual damage. Yeah, hasn't gotten a dual off in a while though. So Kuroko hasn't been able to dual off on that even further. Troll Warlord, Battle Trance dispels. Okay, they're gonna go now. Troll Warlord, nuke down every spell in the book being thrown. Sam H and Metals, Cuckoo just zipping around left, right, and center. And there's the RP. They find 1, they find 2, they get Raven. Alright, that's a good start. Cuckoo in the middle still. So much AoE. There's a stun. Everyone dropping lower and lower and lower. Sam H was thinking about getting out of this one, but it didn't even have to. Ultra kill for Cuckoo. 2 buybacks already used, and that's another Earth Spike. Without the actual range, he's hitting him left, right, and center, and that's another Hex, Lotus Orb. Not enough here to help the Troll Warlord out. Down to half health already. More buybacks coming through, and now Happy Feet, they have to find more. It's only the Shadow Demon on top of Raven. Cuckoo holding onto the Aegis.
So, an ultra kill for Cuckoo, 4 buybacks from the Dire team, and TNC still have Aegis and Cheese.
Okay, that is. They're gonna go in again. The duel comes through onto the Lions, taking that pesky hero out of the fight just barely. But Cuckoo's still in the middle. He's kind of out of mana. He kind of wants to die at this point. He has to come back in and double buyback from TNC. They want to end this game right now. Can't really TP in though, is the issue. So Tim's to make the long walk. Meanwhile, Cuckoo, he didn't care. He was going ham together with Sam. And we'll be right-click down. Aegis will be triggered, but now can they get him a second time? They don't have RP. They don't have anything really against him now, apart from the cogs, but he's just slipping right back into it. Just standing there. Bring the heroes to him. Tim's helping out with the Finger of Death against Jesse Vash. Just running circles all over the Dire side base. Oh, this clockwork, it's gonna make the following fights even easier. Does have hookshot available. Rappy with a 4-star hookshot back. I'm not sure about this one. Jules will die.